right, you read the title, assuming you can read. You're not trying to put in that work, that research, and that math to get the most points. Bet, I got you. Just get these 3 cards, and I swear these are the only cards you will need to maximize your chase points. All right, y'all. If y'all don't know me, my name is Jeff. My name's Mauricio, and if you do know me, y'all know what I'm about to say. I'm broke. You definitely broke, and I hate long intros. So let's get into it. Okay. All right. So what is the Chase Trifecta? Good question. It's basically a combination of 3 Chase credit cards that can boost your reward earning potential that give you a bunch of points. Who is the Trifecta for? Even better question. It's honestly just for people who want to squeeze the most amount of points for the amount of spending they do. Oh, and if you don't actually like doing all the credit card churning like I do, perfect. This is for you. And to be honest, there are some people that really just want to stay in the Chase ecosystem, which goes on to my next question. Why would anybody want to use a Chase Trifecta? By strategically spending and using these specific cards, you can honestly get around 7.5 cash back for all the spending you do. And this brings me to my last point, where and when to use a Chase Trifecta. Well, we got to go over this. Each card has its own role. You have a booster card, a rotating categories card, and an everyday spend card. The main purpose of your booster card is honestly just to boost your points by a certain percentage. So you won't really be doing too much spending on this card. It's just a little bump up card. Now your rotating categories card are going to have specific categories within a specific quarter that give you the most amount of points. We'll go over these later. And finally, you have your everyday spend card. Now this is your go-to card for anything that isn't in any of the other 2 cards, because this card will give you 1.5 to 2% cash back for everything else. First of all, we're going to start with our booster card. Now the 2 you can get is the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserved. Now the Chase Sapphire Preferred is going to have an annual fee of around $99, but if you go and apply in the branch, they'll actually waive the first year. And you also have the Chase Sapphire Reserve with an annual fee of $550 flat. Now whether you decide to get either or is going to be a personal option or decision, but it's generally known that the Chase Sapphire Preferred is a little bit cheaper, but the Chase Sapphire Reserve gives you so many better benefits than the Chase Sapphire Preferred would. So the Chase Sapphire Reserve has a bonus intro of 50,000 points after spending around $4,000 within the first 3 months. You also get a $300 annual travel credit for any travel purchases that you've made for each anniversary year. So you'll get 5x back on travel when you purchase through the online portal that they have. And they'll also give you 10x back on any hotel or rental purchases that you've made through the Chase portal. And you'll also get 3x back on any travel purchases that you've made after also you're reimbursed for the $300 credit. So 3x back on dining on any restaurants, and then you get 1x back on everything else. Now what makes this card a huge booster card is that you get 50% more redemption value, meaning you get a 50% bigger boost. 50,000 points will be valued at $750. Now, if you can't justify having the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which I understand many people don't want to pay the annual fee, you can also get the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Now, the Chase Sapphire Preferred gives you 60,000 points after you spend $4,000 in 3 months. And with this card, you have a $50 statement credit that you can use for hotel stays when you purchase through the Chase portal. With the Preferred, you earn 5x back on any travel purchases when booked through the Chase portal. This excludes the $50 statement credit that you do get. You get 2x back on other travel purchases. You get 3x back on anything dining, such as takeout, dining in, dining out. You get 3x back on online grocery purchases. This unfortunately excludes Target, Walmart, and wholesale clubs. You also earn 3x back on select streaming services, so Netflix, your Disney Plus, and you also get 1x back on everything else. Now, what makes this a booster card is the 25% boost that you get with this card. Lower than the Chase Sapphire Reserve, but you still get a boost. So if you were to have 60,000 points, now this would be worth $750 or 75,000 points. Now this card gives you 10% back on all the purchases that you've made throughout the year at your new anniversary year. Meaning if you spent $25,000 this year with this card, you'll get 2,500 points back. Your rotating categories card is going to be your Chase Freedom Flex. Now this card has no annual fee, so completely free, and it also gives you $200 back after spending $500 within 3 months. I think anybody can do that. Now what sets this one apart from all the other ones are their rewards. So for this one, you get specific categories throughout each quarter that will give you better rewards. So you'll get 5x back up to $1,500 on combined purchases each quarter when you activate it. So you need to go in and you actually need to activate these rotating categories. As you can see, every couple of months you'll get 5% quarterly cash back on specific places. So as you can see, from January to March you get 5% back on grocery stores, excluding Target and Walmart and eBay. Now from April to June you get Amazon and a couple other streaming services, and the list goes on every time they announce their categories that you can activate. So with this card you'll also earn 5x back on travel purchases made through the Chase online portal. You also get 3% on dining, just like the other cards. You also get 3x back on drugstore purchases, and you get 1% back on everything else. Now lastly, for your everyday card, you're going to want to get the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Now this will be your everyday card, meaning anything that doesn't fall within the bonus categories or anything within the Chase Sapphire Preferred is going to go on this one. Now like the Chase Freedom Unlimited, now, just like the Chase Freedom Flex, this will also give you $200 or 20,000 points back after spending $500. Now, like most of the other cards, you'll get 5x back for any travel purchases made through the online portal. You'll also get 3x back for anything dining or restaurant related. You also get 3% or 3x back on drugstore purchases. But what sets this one apart is that you get 1.5x back on everything else, which is why this makes the best everyday card. Anything that doesn't fall within the bonus categories or that doesn't justify within the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Reserve will go on to this card. Now, with all three of these cards, once you bring them all in together, this is where things get really interesting. This is where, combined with the boost of the Preferred or the Reserve, the cashback quarterly, the quarterly cashback bonus, whatever you want to call it, with the Chase Freedom Flex and the everyday spent of the Chase Freedom Unlimited, is where you get the most points for all your spending. And if you guys like what I'm talking about or the advice that I'm giving you, please consider subscribing, liking, hitting the notification bell. It helps push my videos out to the almighty algorithm. And if you decide to get any of these cards, I have affiliate links down below. I have referral links down below that you can use that'll give me points for referring you, and it helps support the channel. Now, once you've aggregated all of your points into the booster card and have actually gotten the full boost, you can actually transfer these points to different airline partners and hotels. So for the airline partners, you'll get Aer Lingus, British Airways, Emirates, Air France, Iberia, True Blue, Chris Flyer, Southwest, Mileage Plus, and Virgin Atlantic Flying Club. Now, as you can see, with your Chase points, you can actually transfer all these to your airline partners, which is known for giving you a better value for your points because most of these are one-to-one. And for your hotels, you're going to have 3 transfer partners where you can transfer them out. They're going to be IHG, Marriott Bonvoy, and my favorite, World of Hyatt. Now, which combo you go with is going to be mainly dependent on you. It depends on what kind of spending you have and what honestly gives you the best return on your investment or spending in this case. And this is where you're gonna have to figure out with whether you're gonna want to. God damn it. Oh fuck. And I know I talked a lot about traveling and earning points. You want to learn more about points and you really want to learn more about the one card that will give you all these benefits and will honestly just pay you to keep this card in the travel, then click up here so I can show you how I managed to travel with just having this card. Thank you.